mini medal. Nothing. Alright, that should be pretty much it for this castle, so... The only thing left is me going and searching people's houses, but I can wait for that. I don't think that has anything to do with anything. I know I'm supposed to go in there later, though. I do remember that. There we go. Perfect.
Are you feeling all right, Your Majesty? It's me, Emma, the maid.
There is no R at the end of her
the
name.
Lunch I brought you, Your Majesty. I'll be sure to bring you your favorite for supper. Please, Your Majesty. Please answer me. I just want to make sure you're all right.
Obviously, he does not want to be disturbed.
Very well. We'll leave you in peace. Excuse me.
There you go. She didn't even say hello to me. What a bitch. Walked right by. I would just kick that door down. Appears to be locked from the other side. On the inside, or whatever the fuck that said. Blocked. Can't open it.
He's hardly eating a thing either. And I could hear him weeping all through the night yesterday.
That
He was
sucks.
such a benevolent and wise king when the Queen was still alive. I'm terribly sorry I'm of so little use to him.
I see. So it continues. It must be difficult for you, Emma. But I need you to keep trying. If the king cannot recover from this, the country will fall apart.
Oh, damn.
I just don't know what to suggest.
Glad I don't live here.
Ah, hello there. Do you seek an audience with the King of Ascanther?
I don't
I'm
know.
afraid that His Majesty has been unavailable to visitors since the period of mourning for the late Queen began, 2 years ago.
Huh.
He comes down to the royal suite every night, but I doubt that he'll grant you an audience. I realise that that must seem strange to you, but if you return after dark, you'll see for yourselves.
Alright, so pretty much come back at nighttime. You know what that means? I get to go kill things until nighttime. I'm actually going to leave that in. Be fun to see what the area monsters is. I'll do a little exploring, see if I can't find some treasures and shit. And then when it's nighttime, I'll come back. Maybe I'll have enough money to actually buy the staff and the bow and the dagger. I doubt it, but it's possible. I could just sleep till night, but... I'll just sleep till night, fuck it. There's gonna be a whole bunch of battling later anyway, so... It's not like I won't make enough money. Pretty sure I can make up to, like, $4,000 that I need, if that. I'll rest till evening. I will rest till evening. And now I'll go and bug the king and see if he has anything to say. So many fucking staircases in this house. I never understood that about castles. Like, they don't need to have that many staircases. They just have elevators and shit. Why? Why did you have to go to the heaven and leave me all alone, my dear Sarah? Or Sasha. That was a bad typo on my part. It's been 2 long years. Time stopped for me when you left. I'm sure my heart died with you. Just one more time, even in my dreams, if only I could see, or just see you one more time. Well, it's not gonna happen, too bad. I think that's what I have to do, I just go down the staircase, right? Yeah. Good shit! I'm glad that I've beaten this game before, because I'd be like, what the fuck?
Oh. Did you meet with His Majesty in the royal suite?
Tried to, he didn't talk to me very much. He was an
must
asshole.
Explain. The king is refusing to speak with anyone at present. Please forgive him if he caused offence. You see, he's never been quite the same since Queen Sasha died 2 years ago. If only it were possible to meet with those who've passed away. Oh, it would mean the world to the king if he could see his queen once more.
Oh boy,
You know,
she has an idea.
my grandmother used to tell me lots of stories when I was small. Lots of very strange stories.
You don't say.
I'm sure there was one about a way to make any wish come true. No, it's no good though. I just can't remember it. I'm sure she'd be
Doesn't
happy to
even
tell
matter.
me if I went to see her, but I'm so busy with work here at the castle.
Oh, shut up.
I'm afraid I must
You had
ask
another
you
idea.
a favor.
Oh boy,
I'd like you
favors.
to go and see my grandmother. She lives in a house west of here, next to a bridge.
Yeah, I
Could
saw
you
that
ask her
thing.
to tell you the old story about how to make wishes come true? Maybe it's just a fairy tale, but if there's any chance it might be true, then I have to try and help the king. I wish I could go and ask her myself, but there's so much to do here at the castle, and I can't leave him on his own. I'm really
Sure you
counting on your help. My grandmother lives west of Ascanther, in a house next to a bridge.
Count it, that's 2 times she said west of Ascanther.
It's
Ascantha, but she said Ascanther,
every day
so.
that the king will be happy again. Please, help me to help him.
Can't wait to get to the point where the game's just like, fuck it, they don't need directions, they can figure it out themselves, and then nobody tells you shit, and you just have to walk around. And if you're not paying attention, then you don't know what you're doing at all. Like, you could have a hunch, but there's parts in the game where it's just like, nope, you walk around until you see somebody that kind of gives you a hint at what to do. Because if you ask your party members for help, they're just gonna look at you and be like, the fuck are you asking me for? It's fantastic. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling when people do that. But yeah, no, she said west of Scanther twice. So, 'tis where we're going. It's a pretty good hint at we should go there. Wow, this guy's gonna talk to me again.
I see.
It's been a while since he's been around.
Magnificent! What a dutiful maid! Worrying about her master so. I am impressed.
Maybe we should go in there and talk to her.
A faithful
Maybe you'll die
retainer
this
like
time.
her is a most precious treasure to a king. And you say she's about the same age as my dear Medea? Very well. Now this is an order. I want you to help this maid with her request.
It's gonna do it anyway, but
Beg
sure.
your pardon? A detour? Well, if you get onto it quickly, it won't be a problem, will it? Off we go. We must lend a hand to this delightful maid of yours.
Sounds like a fantastic idea. Why don't we get sidetracked from killing the guy that's murdering a whole bunch of people just because he wants to? That sounds like a great idea. Let's help this one king that may or may not be in danger. Well, an evil jester is roaming around the world killing things for the shits. That's a good idea. Pretty proud of him. It's good decision making. Yeah, but as you can see, I'm still pretty overpowered for this area. Still killing things in one hit. And I left, like, just now, so it's not like I came over here to level up. I was playing in the Ruined Abbey for a little bit, killing metal slimes, because that's like the only thing that gives you any experience. Not that that's a bad thing, it's just really annoying after a little while. Hopefully these things give me a whole bunch of gold and shit, though. Because I do need money. Obviously I can't kill these things in one hit because they have a shit ton of defense. They're really, really weak, though. They don't do anything to my guys. Since all of them are in like the 200s for HP now, which is pretty ridiculous. So I remember the first time I actually, like, there's a point in the game that I'm thinking of that I'm not going to say because it kind of spoils a little bit of stuff, but there's a point in the game. That point in the game is a little bit farther away. It's like after you go through probably like 6 or 7 more towns at the most, but it's a couple of towns away. When I got to that point, I was only a level 38 and I was still doing good, so I'm thinking that being a level 30 in this area probably isn't really needed. I could probably be here at like a level 18, 20-ish, and it wouldn't make a difference. And I also don't know when I'm going to be leveling up. I'm sure Jessica's pretty close. I think last time I checked, my main character, NERDIAQ, was at like 20,000 away or something. Something stupid like that. He was pretty far. It's quite a few metal slimes away from leveling up, for sure. Once he's like a level 36 or something, I think he'll be able to use his epic attack for swords, and then Yang's will be able to use his epic attack for scythe. I don't know what Jessica gets for having 100 knife, but I'm sure it's not going to be too big a deal because it isn't her primary weapon. Her shit's pretty much just magic. I know Angelo gets something pretty cool for swords. That's why I'm putting so much shit on swords. Also because that's pretty much the main weapon in this game so far is swords, so might as well put everything on swords if they're going to be using swords. It's not like it's going to make a difference when I switch to a spear because spear's not going to be that much weaker at a level 30, so... And if it does bring me down, then whatever. That's not a big deal. I can still buy it for later, just in case I get my spear up after. And it becomes strong enough. I do not remember this fucking house being this far away. How much money do I have? 1,000 yet? Nope, not quite. Oh well. I'm sure I'll get there soon.